Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are going to be doing another Golden Krone Hotel weekly challenge today. This is weekly challenge number 4. We get the Challenger disguise. It is not one of the normal disguises. Every other week we get the Challenger in the weekly challenge and has randomized stats. This week we get -2 intelligence and +6 HP. That's pretty cool. Invisibility potion, curry noodle soup, teleport, which is nice. So I'm probably not going to be maxing intelligence and using bomb on everyone like I've been trying to do the past 2 weeks. Sandviper arch nemesis or arch enemy, that sounds terrifying. Gargoyle and baby spider. That seems a little scary too. Alright. I think we'll try and I guess we'll see what we get, but I think we'll try and build into a simple basic combat build with this. We can't even cast teleport yet. We're gonna have to level up. Grab a sword, +2. Let's go find that sunlight. So I can fight these guys, or I can use a bullet to kill both of them with sunlight. I think we just fight them though. Ooh, that crit is not great. I actually got a little scary there. We definitely just rest up here. Wonder if I can get any sunlight value. Uh-oh. Maybe got a little too greedy there with the potions. Go back and finish the first floor. Heal up. Ooh, double move there. It's night, I don't mind resting to heal. What do our potions look like? Ooh, I like the possibilities here. Except for that soul elixir, recall, blinding potion. Might be hard to find soul elixir. That's fine. I think we can survive in vampire form on this build until we get a primer. Although, if I don't get a primer before we turn to a vampire, we'll never know which one is soul elixir. That'll be an interesting dilemma. We'll just have to make sure well, we'll be able to figure it out by probabilities, I think. Recall's pretty rare, and that's one we probably don't want to use for most of the game. Let's raise our dex to start. Alright, I'm not going to mess around with that baby spider. They can paralyze. And I'm still not used to like the arc enemy bonus, so I don't know how much I should be fearing them. I believe it's the equivalent of like +2 levels, whatever that ends up being. Guardian of the Time Crystal down there. Oh, looks like a full clear on this floor. I don't think I fear this poison a whole lot with +6 health. Heal up. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some more dex. There was a vampire over here. Where'd he go? Oh, it was a hawker. How did I miss her? Interesting. I want to keep raising my dex. I keep missing stuff. Oh, interesting. I think she's just like hiding in that corner. Sneaky little shopkeeper. Silence catches my eye. 2 manuals. Ooh, I like that. Save up some money and come back there. Let's go with... Let's see, I have teleport already. I'm going to take disappear as a utility spell. I don't think I'm going to be doing much offensive spell casting at -2 intelligence. Focus, on the other hand, is a pretty good spell. But Heal's also an amazing utility spell. Focus might be decent even at level 1 and -2 intelligence. I could possibly get an easier princess kill with that. With the moonlight trick. Heal's probably the better move here, but I want to have some fun with focus. Just as I was saying, we weren't going to be doing any offensive spell casting. Try and stop me. And as I say that, right on cue, we're going to turn to a vampire. Oh wait, the guy's friendly now. And this guy isn't friendly. Bringing some decent gear, especially for vampire form. We have plate and leggings now. That was the greenhouse up there. Ooh, we just missed getting sunlight on this tree guy. It's nice. Should have saved that blood. I also perhaps... Or I was gonna say there's a... I guess like a 1 in 4 chance that Marauder is gonna be able to shoot me through that table. I thought I might have had some safety there, but shock actually goes through. Fire and ice definitely don't. I guess 1 in 3 chance. Are those the 3 spells I can have? Let's see, we're vampire form. Let's raise strength. 10 to 11 actually gives us 2 extra strength points. 15 to 17. So that sounds good to me. And that is, of course, due to the plus 50% strength bonus that vampires get. Oh. A little risky opening that door, but I figure we can get ourselves a good choke point here. So this spider is going to burst into a bunch of baby spiders, and I think I'm okay with that. Because we should be stronger than baby spiders now, and they might be good experience when they're arc enemies. But I don't want to be surrounded by them and this tree guy, because they could, like, stun lock me. I could use this time crystal. I think this will be fine. No, I'm not gonna get any blood like this. That was awkward, but it worked, I guess. Alright, I'll leave that guy around for experience. Another +5 sword. +2 to +5, I think. So we all have, like, mid-level gear now. That's excellent. Vampire party. 5 curry noodle soups. Wow. bubbling is looking like soul elixir. I'd be shocked if we didn't get any by now. I wonder if one's actually guaranteed by now. I don't know how their generation is, if they're like, I don't want to say manually placed, but like guaranteed on, you know, certain floors, or like kind of like Rogue, how you're guaranteed life potions and enchanting scrolls by certain levels. I wonder if it works like that, or if it's just far more common than other potions, in which case we could get like royally screwed. But I feel pretty safe using that as soul elixir. Dude, there are a ton of vampires here. You're not honey. See through your lies. Do I want to keep raising my strength? I think I will. And unfortunately we're just killing like mushrooms and golems and stuff here, which means I can't heal. I'd like to turn into a human to heal, but I can't do it when this floor is surrounded by vampires, so I think I need to sneak around to a downstairs. There's another mushroom to our left, which we probably want to avoid. Yeah, definitely want to avoid. Find a safe floor and see if we can turn to a human. Don't be recall. All right. And I did that just to heal, basically. All right, can we take advantage of the sunlight now? Kill all these vampires. Dang, he got a crit on me. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that, but I'll take it. Alright, we are starving. We didn't gain hunger while we were frozen in time, did we? I guess we aren't frozen, everything else is. Maybe that does make sense. Alright, curry noodle time. Ooh, mistake. Well, as a vampire, I could have bought a manual from that hawker. That would have been great. Oh well. I think we kill the rest of the enemies here just for experience. That guy was actually fighting me in a position where, well, the blood could only land behind me, and he could teleport, so... I was thinking that he couldn't really get to our blood, but he could. Guess there's a chest down there. Is that another chest? What is that? Yeah. Alright, more soul elixir. Rat assassin over here. Somewhere. Laboratory. Fun times. Trying to abuse that guy's slow speed a little bit. Okay, rat assassin not too bad. I got a key, I could save it. The next couple of floors are going to get kind of dangerous though, so I think we will use it on this chest right away. Alright, I saw the eyes of a Moroi down there. 8 intelligence is actually not great against them, but I think we'll still be fine as a vampire, or as a human here. Oh, can you see me? Wait, you can hit me, but I can't hit you, huh? Is that your tile? I think you're the one under there. Alright, let's draw you out. Actually, can I was gonna focus him. Alright, you're mine. Probably a little more effort than needed. Whoa. Don't get confused next to the hole in the ground. Is that a manual I see? Ooh, +1 strength. 13 strength. Awesome. I'll probably stop leveling that up for now. We are going to be awesome in a vampire. Start raising our dex, because if we get a little bit higher in the hotel here, we're going to start running into enemies that are hard to hit. Which can be a bit of a wall. Another soul elixir, we have plenty of those, which is cool. It's nice to have a lot of flexibility for changing forms. Ooh, we almost have money to buy both manuals from that hawker. Alright, crank that dex up. I don't like this being vulnerable. I'm actually just gonna teleport away. I don't think we were in danger of like dying there, but poison could have hurt. I don't know. I just saw no reason to risk it. An adamantine revolver +9. A +4 bronze sword, which is just going to give us money because we already have a better sword. And another manual. +1 strength. Ooh, I might actually go to strength 15 with that. To get another +2 in vampire form, which we're going to probably spend some of this game in. I really want to buy those 2 manuals now. Once we turn into a vampire, we're going down to that hawker and buying 2 manuals. Oh, did I miss a hawker on this floor too? I wonder what she has. I wonder if I have blood. Probably do, but I only had 1 and then 2 of the potions that can be blood. Probably not a lot. I take the mana here. Charm and Stupefy are alright. I don't think we're gonna get value out of Firestorm. I don't know how good Stupefy is at like low intelligence, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's go explore the bottom left real quick. Should really have gone to the top right since there's sunlight over there. Alright. That bed just moved, or am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Potential Celestial Essence and Bounty looks great. And Silence Potion looks good. I'm always looking for Silence. Potential Teleport Potion, Deadeye. We got a lot of my favorite potions this game. So you don't get every potion every game. There's like a subset of... I don't know how many there are actually. I want to say 39 or 40, but that might be the total pool. I don't know how many actually generate in each game. It's probably a lot less than that actually. Ooh, just one-shot that guy with a big ol' crit. Got 15 bullets with their +9 revolver. I want to get some use out of that. +9 revolver this early plus disappear is a pretty strong combo. 2 crits back to back. Slay those baby spiders. I almost said spire. Slay those baby spiders. Oh, more money? Selling all these swords. There's another sword I can sell. Wait, is that... Steel +6, okay. Thought it was adamantine again. +6 shield. Alright, we're about to turn into a vampire. We haven't found the pharmacopoeia yet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy those 2 manuals and turn right back into a human. So we can value off those manuals right away. And then, because otherwise I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time in vampire form at this point. So we're gonna be pretty damn strong in vampire form. And we're gonna be able to handle a lot of things. Although we are gonna start running into nobles and Solomonars, the wizards. So in either human or vampire form, we're gonna have threats in those forms. But I think we're gonna be a very good vampire, especially if I got my strength up to 14 or 15, which I'm gonna do. I just want to use the manuals first. If neither of those give me strength, my next level will go into strength. But if I get +1 strength here, I'm not going to spend any more experience in that for the rest of the game. 15 is going to be plenty. Or, you know what we could do that might be a lot of fun, is go, like, super strong vampire, which I've never done. Maybe we go that route this game. Get, like, 20 strength, 30 in vampire form. That would be insane. We could try that. We might... Let's see what the manuals give us. Okay, so I have 575 gold. I need 400 for the manuals. There were some other good potions down there. There were 2 potions at this vampire here, which would cost me 120. That would leave me with not much gold to spend downstairs. After the manuals, of course. So I wonder if I go downstairs and spend all my money down there first. I'm going to turn right after I go down there. I think I could buy 1 potion here. No, let's just go downstairs and buy all those potions. I just don't want to have to walk back down there again. Probably not going to use a lot of this stuff right away anyway, so... Let's get all the loot from down here and bring it back up, and then I only have to go down to level 6 next time I want to buy stuff. Alright, I place shoes in the top right. Oh, shoot. Forgot I didn't clear this as a vampire before. Those guys are no match for our power at this point, though. Alright, give me 2 manuals. And... Ooh, those bullets are actually tempting. With our adamantine revolver. You can kill a lot of stuff with bullets right now. I don't even think I need another soul elixir. Well, it's hard to pass up at 31 gold. Let's get this Deadeye and Blood are really good. Yeah, that's all we can really afford here. Can I take the greenhouse? Alright, let's turn right back into a human. That way I can get the vampire clock rolling. We got +1 int, +1 dex. Not bad, although I'm not going to use int that much. Although now we can cast our spells with a 13% failure. Those must have been at like 25 before. I think those are the increments. So actually getting our int a little bit higher is pretty good. We suck at casting these spells. I can't rely on these at all, actually. I did not consider that. I'm not used to starting with -2 int. So it'd be really risky to fight the werewolf right now, especially in Moonlight, jeez. It would save us turns, which kind of factor into score, which would be fun to play into. What kind of tools do I potentially have? We haven't really looked at our potions yet either. Potential Petrify would be very good there, as would Deadeye. That's about it. Well, I have to wait like 24 hours to come back because I'm not going to fight them in the moonlight and I'm not going to fight them in the daylight. So let's just go up. We're going to have to come back down regardless. Did we clear this floor? I guess we did, so keep going up. This floor is cleared. Alright, we're a ways off from a level. About a quarter of the way there. Shoot, a knight. Check this out. Oh no! I was gonna focus him with the moonlight, blast him with sunlight. That's too bad. Can I fight this guy? I kinda can. What? Is that what 14 strength does? I've never actually tried to fight them fairly. I mean, I've dabbled in it. It didn't seem that wise. That was way easier than I thought it would be. Okay, here's a primer. Alright, so I have 2 options here that I'm going to be looking at. Actually, is this Pungent Potion new? This is awesome, because a Bounty Potion means I could probably buy everything I want from the hawkers we've seen so far. And probably for almost the rest of the game. That gives you gold, I believe, equal to your turns, so that's a lot of money. But also, I'd like to try and suss out Silence. And I don't mind using one of these to ID them. Actually, maybe I'll do that here with a fresh map. That potentially has a... Well, I could probably clear floor 7 pretty easily. Maybe I'll use this on floor 8 in case I really want to find the branch up there and it's revealing essence. If this is Petrify, that could be a ticket to killing the werewolf boss, I think. What else we got here? I guess those are the things I'm looking at. Using it on this to determine if this is Deadeye without wasting it would be good too, but I don't think that's quite as high value as this or this. I think this is the best one because there's actually 2 potions here I really want and one that I really don't want to use. So I think Pungent is the answer, and it's the one that we don't want. It's too bad. I'm feeling pretty strong right now, and I don't know if that's just because of all this strength, which gives us a bit of a damage reduction. It's 2.5% damage reduction, I believe, for every point above 10. Oh. Dude, we're getting a bunch of crits. Go explore up top while it is nighttime, since we don't get any sun value up here anyways. Oh shit, that's a noble, isn't it? Teleport, please. This is scary. Starving, let's eat. Heal up, heal up. Perfect. What's this floor look like? Ooh, that is dark. Another Gluggy potion. Alright, that's gotta be blood. We have 4 of them already. And now we got a second of the other one. Which means we could use Identify that if we want. I'm afraid of fighting these vampires in the dark, since we are in noble territory now. Okay, so we have a +8 legging and a +6 legging here. I believe both are upgrades. We only have +5. We're going to grab the +8, because that means we sell the +6 for more money. If I picked up the +6 first, then it wouldn't have sold the other one, it would have upgraded. Right, we don't fear these arc enemies anymore. It's gotta be a hawker, right? Because it wasn't pathing towards us. Bullets are always awesome. The potential Petrify potion I like. I've been using the deceleration and acceleration potions a lot more now, so that's actually intriguing. Nothing like amazing from this hawker though. But once we get a lot of money, I will definitely just buy everything because we can. Backing those guys up to a wall so they can't hit me back. Although when they do hit you back, it's probably a good thing because you can wait a turn and get free actions that way since they're slow. I don't think we have to leverage our speed against them at this point because we seem to be quite a bit stronger than them. Alright, looks like we've cleared this floor. We have the gallery here. I bet you we could kill the Gorgon Queen with her revolver right now if we wanted to. Maybe I'd do that before we turn into a vampire. That would probably let us level. Actually, we're really close to leveling up. Like, let's just kill. That big tree man was scary. I probably shouldn't have done that so fast because I don't think these guys are as much of a given as that first one led me to believe. All right, let's pump our strength here. Oh shoot, I don't want that guy to get sunlit in. Okay, let's go kill the Gorgon Queen. Do I have any other tools against her? Like it's stunned? Or petrified? Not really. Just hope I don't spawn next to her. Alright. I'm about to turn into a vampire. I'd like to kill her before we turn into a vampire. Okay. We're in the dark, so she can't see us. Now she knows where we're at. So revolver's pretty good against her. It's annoying that the snakes break line of sight. Oof. Big miss. Oh shoot, this one's gonna cast Petrify on me. That really complicates things. I don't think she'll get to petrify me if I step back. That's a lighter tile, though. I'm actually really concerned about that. Because if I step back, she petrifies me, Gorgon Queen blasts me, I die. Would not be a good chain of events, and that is very probable. I'm gonna step this way. Okay, neither of them can see me. I think I need to lure this one away. Wait, they can both see me there? These light tiles are awkward. Oh, I'm in stat form. Okay. So she can't see me right here. I don't think she will use gaze until she moves next to me, which is 2 turns. In which case I'll have no stat form. I think I can kill this guy this turn. Next turn. Okay, I don't have stat form, so let me move. Dude, this is a crazy fight. I can't believe I'm doing this. Can I hit you from here? Oop. Or vampire now. I don't think I want to fight her in vampire form at all. So let me turn right back into a human. Alright, she's up there. 2 hits. Looks like there's light over here. Oh, the snake. This other guy. Oh no, she was able to gaze me because of the muzzle flare. Now, it's gonna go dark again next turn. I don't know if she's gonna be able to use blast on me this turn or not. I don't think I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna come back. Got her. I've never used these rooms to run around her in the dark like that. That's actually pretty strong because she can't see you unless she's next to you. But you know where she is to shoot her with your pistol. I usually just try to like get far away and do the same thing like in the main room on the edges. And wow, I used like all my bullets, but that's probably worth it. I had the disappear spell, which you can do the same thing with without the darkness. But yeah, that worked well. So I would normally go Dex for the rest of the game, but screw it. Let's just go Strength like we were talking about earlier. Fire bonus regen. Not bad. And I think for the sake of turns, we could finish clearing this place for experience, but I think we just leave. Actually, we have a 2 in 3 chance of having silence. Probably a lot less than that, actually, because it's more likely to be these common potions. I think we just go to the library. Another manual? Uh-oh. Pull this guy upstairs. So he just ran away, that's cool. +1 strength! We're at 17 strength! We're gonna be such a good vampire. Oh, do I take Enrage? I've actually like never played with that spell that much. But it's gotta be good on our strength padding run, right? I wonder if it adds percentage or like a flat amount of strength. Let's take Enrage. Get rid of Stupefy. Oh, so check this out. Okay. Sometimes she'll turn into a werewolf when you do that. That might have been patched out, I don't even know. So... Unholy Aura... Silence. Oh snap, do I have blood? Blood. So she can't cast spells for 18 turns because she's silenced. And actually, none of the guys out here even know we're here because we're silenced. Which is pretty sweet. Yeah, she's not much without her spells. Strength time? We have 27 strength. I'm not going to stop till we get 30. An Ecclesiastical Ring. Resistances to ice, poison, psychic, and electric. That is really good for the Solminars, the wizards, because ice and electric are pretty dangerous. You're still weak to the fire ones, but they can't do that at range. Psychic helps a lot against the Pharma boss and other things that vampires hate, so this is pretty cool. Sweet, this guy can't cast golems right now either. Awesome. Okay. Wow, that was such a clean 2 kills. So we could probably get a bit stronger exploring the library. Some primers and more manuals would be awesome. But I think I'm really going to conserve turns here. I'm feeling pretty good about this run. So we're going to like speed through to try and maximize our score, which is risky. But I feel okay doing it. Alright, it's daytime. It's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get down to the greenhouse, if I were to go down there right now. Let's go knock that out right now. Or, I have to go... We have to get to the Maelstrom, which is through the grotto. So maybe that's a better use of turns, is just going greenhouse, grotto, instead of greenhouse, back up, and then the grotto. I'm not going to go to the grotto / Maelstrom now, that's for sure. Now, there was a recall potion we might find, which would save us a lot of time, in which case that would be the best to get on there right now. But that's a rare potion, I don't know if we're going to get it. What I do want to do is kill that guy. I want to go down to this hawker while we're here and buy a couple of things. Oh, this one that didn't have a lot of... Oh, no, she has a silence potion. Give me that. It's either Deadeye or mana. I'll take that. Primer would be pretty good. Oh, we don't have a lot of money. I wonder if I was meant to buy something else other than that primer. I'm cool with this though. Alright, let's keep going up. Oh. Thank you, Ecclesiastical Ring. Made that a lot safer. Oh, we've cleared this floor already, so let's go up to the next one. Kill the snake. That revolver was worth a lot of money. I do not think we fear sand vipers right now. Hell no, we don't. So that key is probably for the... I mean, I can use it on any chest. I'd be surprised if there was a chest on these top 2 floors, since we haven't seen any other keys. I don't think I'm even going to bother going down to floor 5 for that. What's up, noble buddy? Plus plate. Pharmacopoeia, hell yeah. I think we could take the Pharmacopoeia boss right now, even as a vampire. We have plus psychic resist. I wonder if I have any other tools for her. I mean, strength gives us resistance to her psychic attacks too, I think. I think it's general damage reduction. If this is Deadeye, it would be really good for her, because you can hit her. And she has very high evasion, which is one of the difficulties there. With Deadeye, I'll hit her every time, and also get blood from it, which is cool. I wonder if I should just use this to find out what it is. I'm going to. It's just mana. In that case, I don't have anything great to use against that boss, but I think we can take her anyways. I wonder if it's something I actually do in human form. Plus, Sign Revolver works pretty well against her as well. We might find a potion too. Place is full of them after all. Dude, I love those sharks. The carpet sharks. There's Pharma 2. Just one shot the final boss of the game. Okay, this place can be a little dangerous for a vampire. Cloudy and milky. Right. Antidote. That was the most likely, but Petrify would have been good to know about. Although Petrify does not give us psychic resist, so maybe it doesn't matter. I think we want to turn into a human, like another cloudy potion. Alright, what do we have? A primer. Actually, don't have any great potions to use it on. Blink. I think I'm going to replace focus with heal. I think we're beyond the point where we're going to get focus value. Alright. Do I actually just cast heal? Here we go. So I might use Disappear against the boss if I can, so I don't want to use all my mana, but I figure that'll save us time waiting. I'm gonna eat something. That may have overstuffed me. Loss of nutrition. I forget what the numbers look like. But I don't want to end up, like, starving because I try to use spells against the boss. And was there a torch around here? That was a little scary. None of those enemies appear to be the boss, though. Okay, it's just a Gorgon. Hold up. We now have 3 effervescents. Oh, these are all junk. Oh, that's the boss. She came up fast. I did not have time to prepare for this. I guess we're not going to be using invisibility. Temporarily makes the caster better in combat, but less intelligence. I think less intelligence is not something we want fighting this guy. I have 2 bullets here, too. I don't know why I came down here proposing a gun strat. I guess I assumed I would have found more at some point. I wonder how good combustion is. I think we just try and lay the smack down. Oh my god, I can't hit. We gotta go. This is the downside of not having dexterity. I can't leave this room without running into her again. Okay. I have the fire ring. I wonder how good combustion is against her. I've actually never used this offensively. I might try that non-ironically. Oh, flux could be really good too. The problem is I need to be able to hit. I also kind of want to fight her as a vampire, which means she's going to do more damage to me, but I can, if I manage to hit, I can do blood. I'm going to... Man, no Deadeye either. This is actually a risky fight right now. Alright, let's try this. She can't see me. I'll turn to a vampire. Okay, this is bad. That was not teleport. I have to turn back into a human and then use the teleport spell. Don't fail. Invispot. Okay. What is this? This is a noble, isn't it? Ooh. That would have killed me right there, too. Okay. Alright, I guess we shouldn't have taken that fight. That is such a hard boss. Sometimes you can get, like, lucky with it. We don't have the dex for it. If I wasn't cranking only my strength, if I had 16 dex and 2 less strength, I think we would have been fine. Alright, so what's next? We may as well go up to the mausoleum. Really need to heal as well. Stay away from that guy. Getting that money. Dude, nothing here bleeds. Am I actually gonna try and feed off of a sand viper? Oh shit. That sunlight was about to come through. Well, I think it was. Nice. We have a lot of fire resist. Alright, there's actually not much of value on this floor since we already know what the branch is. Let's go find the mausoleum. This is a dangerous floor to be on though. And I'm actually tempted to keep the lights on, because I'm more afraid of Balors than other enemies seeing me. What is Baby Spider doing? Oh man, we just sold a +9 revolver because we already had one for almost 400 gold. We definitely don't need a bounty potion anymore. Dude, none of this stuff bleeds. I don't want to fight it because we're just going to take attrition from it. I guess I should have attacked this guy instead of doing nothing. You bleed. Oh, this guy bleeds a lot. Thank you, sir. Do I have one of those revealing essence potions? No. What is going on here? Ooh, +9 breastplate. Oh, shoot. You sneaky artificer. Alright. There's the graveyard. So the skeletons here could end up being oh my god, that's a lot of them. I think we need to turn into a human so we can heal. Which is awkward because we're gonna want to be a vampire once we get down there again. We never ended up getting a Celestial Essence Potion either. Silence should be pretty good against Vlad though. Alright. Oh. Let's heal up. That wolf pack is what we needed. Those actually bleed. Huh, I couldn't see that bat because it was floating. Ooh, +8 or a Calcum sword. Dang, our gear is really good. Everything's +8 or +9 except for the shield. Another Orichalcum sword. Ooh, bullets. We're up to 18. That's awesome. Bullets can be a very good way to deal with Vlad. Actually, we are guaranteed. Oh, that's glow. I thought it was float for a second. One of our potion types has the chance to be float. I think floating over the water and shooting him to death is a pretty good move as well. I guess you don't really have to float. Oh, there's a +7 shield. Alright, we don't really need to explore the rest of this. I'm like really pushing the turns thing right now. I know after the first few times doing this, I was like, I'm not going to worry about turns because it was getting us killed, but doing it now. I don't know, I just feel different this run. What is this room? Oh my god, what is this? Is that just a noble? Did it crit me? That guy did a lot of damage. Use the heal spell. I guess I don't care that much about money or equipment, so we should just go right to the boss, which is going to be up here somewhere. He's always at the top of the map. That's actually probably his chamber. Do I use a blood potion and a soul elixir to get close to him? Probably. There's often a Moroi up here. Yeah, see, there's things that are hostile to both humans and vampires. So it's usually nice to clear them at least as a vampire first. Actually a little annoying that that hunter's up there providing light. Well, I guess Vlad can see in the dark anyways. That's gotta be him, right? You deal 26 damage to the Strigoi. It indeed is him. He summoned a noble, unfortunately. I wonder if I even need silence. There's no reason not to use it. I'm worried about wasting too many turns killing this noble, though. I wonder if Flux works on the pistol. Probably not. Alright, he can't cast now. Can I tank this noble while I gun him down? Wow, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that ring doesn't help us at all. Oh shoot, this is actually really bad. Those spiders paralyze me. I'm gonna use the blink pot. I didn't want to use my teleport because I didn't want to have to walk all the way back here. Okay. Oh, that was clutch. There were no places for blood to drop, so he wasn't going to be able to heal on me. Alright, let me use the heal spell. That noble was worse than all of Vlad. Crazy. I don't think I've ever done this branch without turning into a vampire once. Alright, we're done here. I've also never skipped branches this much. It's pretty crazy too. Oh heck yeah, more bullets. Like usually you just full explore. I really wonder if we end up getting 9 rings here, what our turns are going to look like compared to other 9 ring runs. Alright, so we know where all the branches are. Maybe I try Pharma again with the revolver. Now that I have 33 bullets. I'd really love a Deadeye. But I'd like to just hit all these on the way down. Might be greedy. I'm gonna do it though. And I think the bullets are kind of the difference maker here for me. This has got to be Ale, right? Although if I had 6 teleports, that'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Where is the downstairs? Up here. Let's kill this guy real quick. That was a little quicker than even I thought. And the noble, let's deal with you real quick. Get burnt, noob. We'd probably have more useful potions if I actually explored these floors, but I just want to have some fun. Oh, I actually skipped the pharmacopoeia. Alright. This is where greed potentially kills us. Alright, +1 dex, just because I need to be able to hit this damn thing. Heal up. Okay, so that's her up top. Oh, that's not a vampire. Duh. Do I use this? I wonder if I can kill this guy before I need a soul elixir. Oh, she's actually right there. Alright, watch this. Disappear. You know what? I think disappear is extra good against her because of her movement. It's so erratic. I don't think she tracks to the sound as easily. I've done that before, but it's hard to get a lot of disappear value on this map because it's like all small rooms. I wonder if that's like a very good trick, like better than I thought. It was super effective right there. You also need a good weapon, or spell I guess, to use there. I want to keep shooting her because I think we have a better chance to hit with the gun. I think it's more accurate. Wow, that was like night and day compared to last time. Now we get the crit ring with the revolver. Okay. We could get some really valuable potions here. I am going to explore in case we get recall, which would save us a lot of turns later. Oh, that's it. Just some soup. Alright, well, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad it worked out. I'm also glad we have 30 bullets now. I guess I never appreciated how many bullets you can get in the mausoleum. I normally think of it as like equipment, but not bullets. I guess you can get a lot of bullets there as well. Alright, down to the laboratory, and we hope the Capcon's not there, because I have no idea how we deal with that guy right now. But if it leads to the workshop, then I think we are good. Let's see, where is the hawker? Is she over here? Probably in the top left. Probably more than I would have wanted to walk, now that we're like super saving turns. But I think I have enough money to buy everything. Oh, except for that master key. Actually, that master key could have a lot of cool stuff in it. Maybe I buy that. So we're 750? Maybe. It might pay for itself if it's got equipment as well. Ah, screw it. Let's do it. I normally don't buy those, but we have a lot of gold. We might not even be able to spend all this gold. Alright, what is the potion situation? Lots of soup. A little low in blood and soul elixirs. Flux is pretty decent. 2 each of those. I should have used the glow potion. In Mausoleum or Pharma. Wonder what other branches that might come in handy in. I wonder what that is. Revealing Essence or Petrify. Okay. Nothing terribly amazing, honestly. Alright, let's go to lab. Juke that sunlight. Okay, so lab is actually a brutal place for a vampire. Okay, so this is the one where time is sped up. So our HP drops like crazy, and blood disappears in one turn. That blood. Oh shoot, this is bad. Let's turn back into a human. I'm just trying to explore this map as fast as possible. Where is the exit? We're starving right now, which isn't fine, but we've already used like 2/3 of our soul elixir. Is the time being sped up? There it is. It's like the last, actually literally the last place I looked. Okay, so now everything's slowed down. Which is bad for things like this that can poison us, but I have antidotes, so I'm not really concerned about it. Yeah, see, 150 turns of poison. Nope, that away. But now I have 400 turns of poison resist. Okay, I actually don't mind killing all this stuff now. I don't think I've taken enough advantage of the... I can't believe that thing turned into a mushroom that fast. It's okay, I have poison resist though. Block that miasma 3. On the Golden Krone Hotel, well, it's actually the developer Discord, the Volgat Discord, we were actually talking about how strong those, that miasma 3 from those guys is. I thought that might have been a noble. Okay, so we don't really heal here, which is a problem. If I duck down here and don't do the fast healing, or the fast time, heal really fast. Finally. Workshop, hell yeah. Okay. Alright, just fight these guys. Whatever. Oh, he heals on the lightning thing. I was gonna try and pull him outside this guy's line of sight, but he walked in. Yeah, so all the golems are healed by lightning, I think. So they stand on these pads and they heal. Wait, it's a weird layout. Only slightly unnerving. The Morning Ring. Ice resist and plus 20 HP. Ooh, I bet you if I use Disappear, we could have snuck right past all these guys. But I can just teleport to the exit. Yeah, teleport is very strong there. Which is one reason I wanted to get there before I turn back into a vampire. Alright, we're 100% going to turn to a vampire. On the next step? Sure. As you notice, you actually can pick up the blood if it lands one tile away from you there. Alright. Greenhouse? Usually the one you get first, but now it's going to be the one last for us. That's like the main hotel floors at least. I didn't go to this hawker yet. She's the one on the bottom right here. I remember that. Be cool if hawkers were green. Moving green dots, you knew where they were. Right. Yeah, I'll take the Milky Potion. Oh, nice. We're guaranteed one revealing essence. Not sure where I'm going to use that at this point, though. Strength boost is probably pretty good for us, but I'm not going to pay that much money for it. Oh, who am I kidding? Because we already spent all our money on the hawker downstairs. I can afford all of this. Oh my god, I just bought the combustion potion for 500 after that pep talk. That was a mistake, but whatever. That's when you know you got money, when you're buying combustion potions. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that guy's blood. Alright, can I get to this chest before the sun does? Grimoire, invisibility potion, manual, primer, pungent potion, blink potion. Manual, primer, invisibility potion. All super good. What is pungent? Ooh, are we breaking the UI here? That's fun. Ooh, Celestial Essence or Bounty. What are we going to use Celestial Essence on now? Bane? Alright, let's go to the greenhouse real quick, since it's going to be night here shortly. I knew that was going to happen. Anyone around I can drink the blood of? Bullets, Milky Potion, Blink Potion. Alright, I think we've bought everything in the game that I could spend money on. That's cool. Oops, this one was closer, right? Hold up. So I haven't... Oh, I do have a key. Another Silence Potion. And a Grimoire. Ale Soul Elixir. Actually, the Soul Elixir is actually really good right now since I only had one. I wonder where we use Silence, because we're not going to use it on any of the places I normally use it. This is awkward at low health. Because the only things... Oh no, Frog. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, it's Moonlight here? I should leave before the boss finds us. I want to heal off of this frog though. Where's the boss? Damn. Can I fight him in Moonlight? Okay. I have a plan. It's going to involve us being human. Yes, Celestial Essence was part of my plan. Oh, Glaciate might actually be decent here. Eh. Why not? Okay, there he is. No, not the frog. I liked you better when you were in water. Dude, don't open up with the crit. Alright, check this out. Oh, that didn't last long enough. That did not last long enough. Dude, am I gonna die to greed right here? I shouldn't, right? How much damage has he been doing to me? Dude, where's my... I always have a problem remembering that key. 13, 10, 18, 13. We can actually probably just kill him. Okay. I was gonna teleport away and try and shoot him down. He was only gaining 8 per turn, actually. it looked like. So I could have outgunned him with 44 bullets. Like that B. Alright, physical resistance and plus speed. I think that Celestial Essence Potion gave us what we needed there. Push us over the edge. Without him healing for a couple of turns. That was a little close. I don't know if I've ever fought him quote-unquote fairly. That wasn't completely fair, but in the moonlight like that. The only time I've done that before is with focus, where you can use the moonlight, use focus twice to shoot him with strong beams of fire, like focus 3 probably is what I was using. Okay, that's all of the normal rings. We never got a recall potion, huh? Oh, this scrolls, cool. I think at my zoom level, this thing's lower than it's supposed to be. So, to the grotto? To the grotto. There's going to be a closer stair. Is this where I use Revealing Essence? I think I will because it's dark. It's either this or on the underworld floor. We might even have two. Yep, we do have two Revealing Essence. Perfection. I like how that shows us where all the loot is too. I forgot about that. D-Cell and Nostrum. Dude, Disappear plus D-Cell would be super strong. I bet you we could kill... What's their faces? Pretty quickly with that. Fire Mama and the Ice Papa. Oh, a float potion? No. I feel like float's decent here. I don't think we're afraid of alligators though. Nope, definitely not. I never got 20 strength. It's a little sad. I'm nowhere close to a level at this point. But I am feeling quite strong. Oh, there it is. Alright, that goes back to the river, oddly enough. That's awkward. Oh, give me those bullets. Nice. The library. Looking for the underworld, guys. Oh, there it was. I wouldn't have been able to get to it in time. That's too bad. These are an enemy where it's good to have high dex against. So 15 is actually like middling against them. See how much I'm missing? If you're playing a strength build and you fight one of those as a vampire, they like hard counter you. So yeah, like 16, 17 dex is something you want for those fairies. We're not going to take our green portal. I'm always just curious where they go. I'll stay away from the Balar. Although he might have been good experience. There it is. Oh my god, what a tease. These demons are all quite strong. I feel like this is a dangerous situation. What does Combust do? Oh, that did like no damage. I get my ass kicked here. I can at least fall into a choke point. That healing value. Alright, I don't want to fight that guy. Shit. He's gonna find me regardless. I can teleport now, fortunately. I'm starving. I have potions, though. Another bat. Alright, eat. I'm just gonna sit out. That's not really the... Wait, is that the Fire Mother? No, it can't be. Well, it could be, but it's probably not. Every attempt to fight this... It's kind of funny to see this worker bee burning in lava. That's a fire golem. That's what I was afraid of. Yikes. 27 damage. Okay. Shit, I can't teleport. Oh, why did I do that? How do we survive this? I might die right here. If we potentially die next turn. I can't believe that did 27 damage to me, even with double fire resistance. I'm unstable, so I can't reliably teleport. Is Petrify crazy? Ooh, Nostrum. This is so weird. How much does Nostrum heal for? It's going to heal us, but then we're going to become vulnerable to everything. And if it only heals us for like 30 or 50 HP, I need like 100 healing for that to be worthwhile. I think I'm going to use that. $122 health. Okay, I think it might be a full heal. That's good. And burning did 40 damage to us that time. I'm still delusioned. So I have a few... Or the lava did 40 damage. I have a few options here to get out of the lava, which is my main concern right now. I could try to turn into a bat, but then I'm going to be weak. I could probably out-kite this stuff while I'm a bat, but I'm only confused for 2 turns, actually. That wouldn't be that bad. Confusion was my big concern there. I don't know which potion it is. I could YOLO Blinks. I want to try that first. Oh, it's a lava croc! That actually knocked us out. Wait, how come it said it failed? Your attempt to warp space and time fails? Was it a mild failure? Oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna try and turn into a bat. Dude, what were these potions? Glow. Okay, honey was the other option. Is it too late for bat? I think it is. Well, I die to fire next turn if I don't get out of the lava. I don't know if Petrify is enough. Bat makes you really weak. I'm wondering if the lava croc kills us as a bat. I'm trying it. The killer bee only did 5 damage to us, so I don't know if the killer bee, jeez. I don't know if the lava croc gets a buff for being in lava, or if they get a buff against me if I'm in lava. Alright, well if it only did 5 damage, I'm gonna go up left. Because I don't know what any of this stuff is, which is kind of terrifying in its own right. Oh, I'm not delusioned anymore. Okay. 4 vulnerable, 18 unstable. Oh, and Viz. That's what we need. Alright, 19 turns of invisibility. And I'm going to use Revealing Essence so I can see where the enemies are. Because I didn't want to walk into enemies down here and then run out of invisibility. But there are no enemies in this bottom corner. That snake's going to keep chasing me. I don't see any like lava islands I can exploit, unfortunately. There is one enemy right there. Probably another lava croc. Could try to sneak up here, but I only have 8 turns of invis left. I think I go down here. How do I heal at this point? I could use decel. And then I'd have 300 turns of bat form. And invisibility. I could just fly around until I heal. I kind of like that option. Is that crazy? So now I have 300 turns of bat form and 80 turns of invisibility. Oh, but we heal slower, don't we? Shit, I guess that doesn't get us anywhere. Oh, and that wasn't connected. Damn. I could have just flew down here and healed up. Now I have to wait for 30 turns. Alright, well, I'm just gonna chill over here. Alright, full heal. Whoa, that was close, guys. You feel pretty strong at this point in the game, and then that kind of shit happens. And I think we're still dealing with it. These steel demons are no joke. They have resistance, or like anything they're not resistant to. Blast, ice, physical, electric, fire, poison. Feels like everything. Tempted to use Petrify or Flux to help us out here. Maybe I turn to a vampire. Let's do that. Because then I can heal. Actually, do these bleed? I don't think they do. We're like... Our strength is so high though. This one bleeds. Being a vampire in this area is a lot better. Because you get to slurp up all this blood. This demon blood. Ooh. Do we go for the strength? We get 20 by the end of the game? I don't think we're gonna level up again. I think Dex is the right play here. So we just gained Roundhouse, you attack all adjacent enemies, and Fade. Gain invisibility for a short time. That's cool. Alright, it looks like these 2 statues, actually 3 of these statues have moved. So I think we're gonna sneak around here. Is this... One of the bosses left the area. They must be up here. Okay, I don't mind fighting this guy now. I'm gonna step away from the lava though, in case I do get diluted. Alright, check this out. We have overhealth. Pretty good. Alright, I don't care about the demons. Okay, I should care about this one. Okay, I can't hurt you. I want to be a human now. Oh, what do I do? I want to kill these thrones before bothering with these people. I'm not faster than them, so I just gotta get into position. Alright, well, let's kill this one real quick. Now I can kill you. Poison. Too bad you're not the poison guy, huh? Oh yeah, that happens. Oh my god. These guys do psychic damage. That was bad. The ice dad is down here somewhere. Okay, easy. Psychic resist, finally. That would have been great against the pharma boss. Although we had psychic resist from the ecclesiastical ring. Alright. Let's get out of there. That was tough. Surprised we're having so much trouble with this build. I liked having to figure out those situations, though. I feel like we had to use all of our resources to survive on that last floor. That got really intense. I don't have any great tools for this floor. I was going to use a Reeling Essence to save turns, but we just want to find the boss at this point. Should I try and kill these guys real quick? Oh, wow, we did level up again. I guess those two bosses were worth a lot. Well, I'm going to do Dex again, because I doubt we're going to level up again. I shouldn't keep saying that, but... let's teleport out. Jeez. Disappear. Turn back into a vampire so I can slurp up this blood. Alright, what do you've got? Following abilities. Miasma 4. Attacks with fire. Vulnerable to physical? Okay. We're gonna wreck this guy. Alright, got the demon ring. Now I think there's a chance more than one demon spawns here. So we might be able to get another ring, potentially. But it's also... I don't know if you can do that. I think the chance goes up like every 100 floors or something. I think it goes up like the deeper you go. I'm not sure if it's even possible on the first floor. I'm not going to risk it. I think we just leave. So we got 9 rings now, right? Yep, that is all rings. Let's get out of here. Oh my god. Back to the beginning, floor 1. This feels like a classic Ascension run where you go back through the entire dungeon. From the bottom too, which is not the case in Golden Krone Hotel usually, since you actually start at the bottom and go to the top. A closer stair. Yeah, that worked. What up, Fanny Fane? Oh, do we get more points for killing him? So be it. Dude, those steel demons were stronger than him, huh? Kind of funny to think about. What's my strength like with the strength potion? 31! We hit our goal of 30 strength. Not quite the way I intended, but there it is. Wow, that was a fun run. We had some real challenges in there. A few tight spots. I think I skipped a lot of like traveling, and I did a lot of turn optimization there, more than I've probably ever done with a 9-ring win before. So I actually am kind of curious how that score, based on the turns, is going to compare to, say, my other 9-ring wins, or maybe even the previous ones that I've done in the weekly, which is like 1 or 2 so far, in the young age of the weekly challenges. But I bet you that's pretty good, and that it definitely made it tougher. I was doing bosses in orders that I wouldn't normally do them in. I had less resources from not traveling, so that definitely made things tough. The Pharma boss, take 1, was pretty difficult. The Gorkin Queen was pretty wild. That was kind of difficult as well. But our tactics were sound. It got really scary when we got scissored by the Gorgon Queen and the regular Gorgon. What else was tough there? And we had an easy time with Strigoi. We wrecked the princess with our silence potion. She's normally not that much of a pushover, but I guess we were pretty strong at that point. Vampire with all that strength. I gotta say, it was fun to try, but maxing out her strength was not the the best thing there. I like having more decks usually. It was fun to do though. And yeah, in the underworld we definitely had a tough time down there as well. But overall, good run. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That was a ton of fun. I'm definitely gonna go check the leaderboard, and I really am curious what that score comparison, what do my turns look like compared to some of the other runs. I think we actually did a really good time of shaving off turns there. And it looks like it paid off, but it made the game much more difficult. But yeah, that was sweet. I'm gonna have to keep doing these, so stay tuned next week. Hopefully I got another one in store for you. Thanks for watching though. Appreciate it, everyone. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave any feedback below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you'd like to continue the conversation, come join us on Discord, where we're discussing these weekly challenges and all my other videos and games and other stuff too. We don't just talk about roguelites and gaming there. It's a good community. And that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time.